Bishop George Johnson Jr. with your midday motivation.
Hey, I'm trying to get crunk.
C-R-U-E. Tell them how we gonna come. Tell them why they don't run. Tell them why they better run.
Happy Wednesday to you. We call this Shell Day. We're at the halfway point and just that much closer to game time. I titled this midday motivation, Let No Be Your Vitamin. Years ago, my wife and I, we started a church in Prattville, Alabama. Didn't have any money or members, but we had faith in the word of the Lord. And we stepped out and started this great work in Prattville, Alabama. I'll never forget, I went to one of the hotel owners there and I said, hey, my wife and I, we want to start a great work here at Prattville, Alabama. We want to use your meeting room so that we can hold our service on Sunday for 2 hours. I'll never forget, he looked at me right in my face and said, no, we do not rent to churches. I was floored, man. I went back home, got in the car, went back home and began to talk to my wife about it. And I got up the next morning and I said, you know what? I'm going to ask him one more time. I went back the next day, went and introduced myself like I had met him just for the very first time. I said, hey, my name is Pastor George Johnson Jr. My wife and I, we're starting a great work here in Prattville, Alabama. And we want to hold our service in your hotel 2 hours on Sunday. He looked at me so strange and he said, didn't I tell you no yesterday? I said, yeah. He said, the answer is still no. We do not rent to churches. I went the third day because I refused to let no be my final answer. And I went back and introduced myself like I had met him just for the very first time. I said, hey, my name is Pastor George Johnson. My wife and I, we're starting a great work here in Prattville, Alabama. We want to rent your meeting room for 2 hours on Sunday. He looked at me as if I was the strangest person in the world. And he said, I told you no 2 other days. No, we do not rent to churches. I did this for 5 times. But here's what happened on the 5th time. I went in and I introduced myself, just like I had just met him for the very first time. I said, hey, my name is Pastor George Johnson. My wife and I, we're starting a great work here in Prattville, Alabama. We would love to hold our service in your hotel for 2 hours on a Sunday. Would you let us rent your room? He said, I sure will. And not only that, I'll give you a discount. You see, I did not stop at a no. You know, in life is going to throw you challenges, hiccups, and all kinds of stuff. Doors are going to close. Things are going to happen. People are going to walk away from you. But you cannot let no be your final answer. You got to use no as your vitamin, the vitamin to keep on going, the vitamin to keep on pressing, the vitamin to keep on pushing. You cannot let no be your final answer. I don't care if you've been doing it for 12 years. The 13th year just may be your year. I don't care if you've received 40 no's. The 41st no, the 41st answer might be yes. So you got to keep on pushing because the dream is on the inside of you. They don't see what you see. And you cannot allow the no to be a blockage or a stoppage. You got to let no be the thing to push you to keep on going. I'm telling you, you're closer than you think. Use no as your vitamin.